Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about life cycle costing. First of all, we need to know about the definition of life cycle costing. According to Kenji Okano in 2001, it can be defined as a method of expenditure evaluation which recognizes the sum total of all costs associated with the expenditure during the time it is in use. Next, we proceed to the key concepts that involve for this technique. First, don't look at the accounting period. Just focus on the product life cycle, which is from development until the disposal of the product. Secondly, we will estimate what costs that will incur in the whole product life cycle. After doing cost estimation across the entire product life cycle, then we can set a better price. So, there are 5 phases in product life cycle, which are development, introduction, growth, maturity, and lastly is decline. These phases will help the life cycle cost maker to identify the costs incurred in each phase. This technique is to identify the total cost of the product over its life cycle. So, let's refer to the graph. The purple line is sales, while green line is profit. In research and development phase, the product still not in the market yet, so sales still zero. Profit are declining because more money spent on research and development. During introduction phase, sales start increasing as the product being introduced to the market. Earlier in this phase, firms still making loss. However, when reached the break-even point, firms started to earn profit. Sales and profit line arose until growth phase, since many consumers using the product. Therefore, it will generate high sales and high profit. For maturity phase, sales slightly increasing, while profit will be at the less rate due to slow demand. Thus, it will go to decline phase. Demand will be lower because of lost market interest and due to competition during decline phase. So, it will affect the decreasing of sales and profit. Now, let's elaborate more on 5 phases of life cycle costing. In development phase, the firm will incur high percentage of total costs. The costs that involve are research and development, testing, capital investment, and training. For research and development, firm will give a questionnaire to the potential buyer about the product. Firm also need to take some sample of product for testing. Other than that, in capital investment, firm will buy a machine and will rent a building. Lastly, for training costs, it incurred because firm need to train their workers for the new machine. During this phase, the firm is not making any revenue and they will suffer loss. Let's take Swatch original product from Swatch company in Sweden as an example. In 1970, Swatch started to implement this technique. On first phase, the costs that they incurred are research and development and capital investment. For research and development, they will investigate the market and competition, while for capital investment, they will buy a machine to produce Swatch original product. Move to introduction phase, whereby the product started to launch but it's still unknown to the market. In extent to that, firms have to bear the marketing costs, which are advertisement, giving sample, and promotion. Firm can make advertisement by using television, radio, flyers, newspaper, and magazine. Firm also can try to give sample to make people aware with the product, while for promotion, firm can giving a discount to their customer. As for Swatch company, when they launch their product, which is Swatch Original, they will invest on marketing costs, which are advertising and promotion. Product will appear in magazine, TV, and brochure to attract the customer attention. And sometimes they will also give a discount to their customer. During growth phase, the product is already well known to the market and demand will be high. So, the firm started to earn revenue as well as profit. When firm reach this stage, supposedly cost of production and price of product will be decreased. This is because they can get material at a low cost when they buy in bulk. Firm also incurred inventory holding costs because they need to hold the stock before distribute it to the market. The distribution cost is continued from introduction phase. From previous example, which is Swatch company, they produce high quality product, but they're able to minimize their costs. Since they want to distribute 7,000 units of Swatch original product, they will buy a material such as plastics and metal in bulk. So, they manage to lower their costs. After product enjoying the growth phase, then they will be in the maturity phase. The firm realized that demand will be slow due to high competition and existence of substitute product. So, firm need to do some innovation to their product in order to overcome the slower demand. Based on Swatch company, due to high competition from Casio, Rolex, Seiko and Omega, the demand for their product, which is Swatch Original, will be slower. They will minimize their marketing costs as they have to invest more on the product innovation by producing the various choice for Swatch Original. Lastly is decline phase. At this phase, the firm will see that their product demand is low due to the lost interest from the market. For some reason, this phase will be a longer period because we will continue to produce this product as it is still making a profit. However, profit will be decreasing, then the product can be the loss maker. Therefore, firm need to decide to pull out the product from the market. As for Swatch Original product, there will be longer period in the declining phase as this product still in the market and making a profit to the company.
Let's discuss about the implication of this technique within two areas, which are pricing and performance. For pricing, we will compare between traditional method and life cycle costing. In traditional method, research and development costs will be written off in the period they incurred. For example, the firm doing research and development in first year to develop new product for the second year. Therefore, since research and development in the first year, so we will return off that cost against the revenue generated by their product. In contrast, life cycle costing will allocate the research and development cost over product life cycle. For implication to the business performance, it helps the firm in early decision making, whereby firm can shorten time to market the product. Besides, firm will aware whether the setup price can cover or not the cost for whole product life cycle.
Okay, let's proceed to the advantages of life cycle costing. Firstly, the firm will be able to identify how to allocate their resources more efficiently, so that the firm can allocate their resources on which is more profitable. Furthermore, firm will be able to track all the costs that incurred during producing the product. This technique will help the firm to identify whether the product is profitable or not. Lastly, firm can identify the relationship between research and development costs with the ultimate cost, because actually it is hard to understand this relationship.
Let's move to the challenges of life cycle costing. First is knowledge problem. This problem occurs when not familiar with the design of cost concept. In addition, there is not enough reference that cause lack of knowledge. Second is about data problem, since this technique depends heavily on data. The problem arose because of unavailability of capital cost data, maintenance data, and operation data. Lastly, cost problem. It occurs when the firm cannot estimate these two costs, which are cost to pay the engineer that conduct this technique and cost paid for collecting data.